Good morning.
Coming up after your 8 o'clock news.
Good morning.
James.
Good morning.
How are you?
I have a cold.
Oh, you do? Yuck.
Yeah, I have a cold and I was supposed to be golfing today. And I even went for my first COVID test yesterday. In case, even though I'm double vaxxed, they said, if you have a sore throat, now it's more just like a whatever, but so first time.
When do you get the results?
It says 24 to 48 hours, but I feel if I didn't know any better, I have a cold. So I have a cold.
Yeah.
But you can't take a chance. I was supposed to see all my colleagues today at a golf tournament, but I don't need to be the one getting anyone sick or any germs.
Yeah.
Oh, we'll be happy to hear this on the recording. Anyway,
Okay.
good.
What?
I'll shut up now.
Okay, let's start.
Make sure to crop that part out. Okay, I'm muting.
Okay. Okay, let's just take a nice big deep breath. We'll go easy on Sue today. Take another one. Okay, easing into it, we're going to stretch out our neck. You're going to take your gaze, pull your chin in and look left. Try to get your shoulders nice and broad and then take your gaze right. Center, just drop the chin. Feel that nice little tug all the way down between the shoulder blades. And now take your gaze up. And let's do that again. Pull the chin in, stay nice and long and tall, and then look left. Excuse me. And then right. Back center, drop your chin. Take your gaze, look up. Come back to a neutral spine, big deep breath. And as you exhale, you're going to pull your left knee up and into the body, standing nice and tall. And then switch sides. I wish I was golfing today. I just got my clubs. I got new grips put on all of them. So I'm so excited to use them. Okay, switch again. Maybe this weekend. And switch. Nice. Okay, take the foot behind you. Bring your knees fairly close together and try to get really long through this right side. If you want to, you can sweep this right arm up. Just trying to get the quads stretched out a little bit. Okay, other side. Nice. Okay, take it down. You're going to pull the elbows back. Let's do a few good mornings here. So hollow at the stomach. And start moving nice and slow, drawing the hips backwards, pulling all the weight into the back of the body. Okay, back up, release the arms. You're going to step your left foot forward. Make sure your right heel's on the floor. So not too much of a distance that you can't get your back foot down. Keep your spine long and just slowly start to fold forward into this front leg. Maybe you don't go all the way the first time. Just sort of hang out where you feel a nice stretch. Try to keep your neck long so you're just looking down at your foot. Your hips are square. Now let's pull it back up, step the back foot in, and then switch. Your left leg's going to go back, left heel down. Come on down. Come back up, step in, switch sides again. Maybe this time we try to go a little lower. Maybe the hands get to the floor. But again, it's not about forcing, right? You just want to go where you feel length. Okay, sweep your arms out to the side. So now you're really using the core strength. Arms all the way up to the ceiling, nice and straight, nice and long. Hands to heart, step in, switch sides. Sweep your arms up. We're going to take them out wide this time as we fold forward. Hips are nice and square. Go where it feels good. Okay, hollow out your stomach, sweep your arms out to the side, start coming back up. Arms go all the way up to the ceiling. Nice and long, hands to heart, step in. So you're at the front of your mat, big deep breath. Let's do a nice little side body stretch here. So right arm gets nice and long. You can move that hip to the right if you like. But if that causes you to have compression on the left side, don't do it. I kind of don't really like doing it myself. As long as I feel a nice little pull here, I'm a happy camper. Switch sides. You can take your gaze and look up if you like. Let's do that again on both sides. Maybe the arm comes over a little bit. Try again, other side, last time. Nice. Come on back. Pull your elbows back. Feel that upper back, squeezing the shoulder blades into each other. Do a nice little hip hinge. This time we're going to go beyond parallel to the floor. So take it down nice and low. Still elevating the elbows and then come up slowly. So now not only are you waking up your glutes, but you're also feeling a nice pull through the hamstrings. Come on down, elbows up. And back up. Squeeze your butt cheeks as you rise back up slowly. Let's do it one more time. You'll notice I'm going nice and slow. Squeeze the elbows high, relax the head. Now let the arms just go where they want to. So we're trying to just feel a nice unweighting here of the upper body. You can let the shoulders fall. You can let the head fall. Just kind of enjoy being inverted. Okay, let's take the palms to the floor. We're going to step back, meet in our high plank. So check in with your stomach, with your elbows. Legs are straight, neck is long, all the things you're supposed to think about when you're in your high plank. Okay, let's put the knees down. Keep your toes tucked under and slowly start moving the hips backwards. Let those armpits relax towards the floor. Nice little stretch. Now let's come back up. Now let the hips come forward and kind of just let them hang out where they want to. You're still pulling in the stomach though, right? Nice. Let's pull it back again. Moving really slowly. You kind of want to savor the different pulls through this whole transition. If you go quickly, you're missing out on some of the benefits. Now let's come forward again. Squeeze your butt. Make sure you're working those muscles. Okay, pull the hips back and let's have them right over the knees and walk your hands in. We're going to take it to a bear. So you're going to elevate the knees and then lower them. Just activating and deactivating. So up and down. So up, squeeze, and lower. Release. Keep that going. Little mosquito. Now be mindful here not to drop the face. Lifting and lowering just a few more times. This is just activating muscle. Okay, now take your feet, flatten them so you're on the tops of your feet, open up your knees, take your booty back, right to child's pose. So you can have your forehead all the way down and your forearms on the floor. We're breathing into our lower back. Upper gluteals should also feel a nice little stretch here. Okay, wake up time. Come up onto your knees. We're gonna step the left foot forward, fire up the glute in the back, tuck the toes under, come off that knee. So now we're getting into the hip flexors here. Sweep the arms to the ceiling. Elevate those hips high on the toes on the back foot. And just enjoy. Getting longer and taller. Hands to heart, we're gonna step that back foot in gracefully and switch sides. High on the toes on the back foot. So you'll notice my hips are really high. I don't have much of a bend in my front leg, but I'm getting a great little pull all the way down this leg. Nice job. Just take a few more breaths here. Okay, hands to heart, step in. We're gonna come into a low squat here. So extend the arms out, pull in the stomach, start to squat, come up nice and slow. Sweep your arms up and then all the way back down. Nice job. Pull the knees back, come back up. So you should feel these arms working, especially if you've worked them with weights lately. Drop that booty, sweep back up, and try to get all the weight behind the body active. Come on back up. Arms by your side, palms face the earth. Lift your left knee, flex the foot, extend the leg straight, bend it. Great way to wake up that quad muscle. Switch, right knee up. Flex the foot, extend. So really what you're trying to do is push your heel towards the front of the room. Just activating a little balance challenge. Now we're going to come back into these squats. Arms forward, palms face each other. The quads now have no excuse. They've been activated. They're ready to go. Drop the booty nice and low if you can. Couple more. Okay, we're going to sweep the arms by your side, pull your butt back, come parallel to the floor. Your palms are going to face the earth and your shoulders are broad. Now let's take the arms by your side again and try to lift the hands a little higher. Palms come to connect, release the arms, sweep them back up. Lift your hands as high as you can while you hollow out the stomach. Drop the torso another inch. If you had lights on your bottom, shine them up. Relax the arms, palms connect. And one last time. Neck is long, you're looking off the front of the mat. Lift and squeeze, hold, pull in the stomach. A little higher, torso drops a little lower. Release the hands down, step back plank. Let's do a half hover, meet me in your up dog. Toes stay tucked under. Nice job. Let's pull the hips back over the heels. And let's pull them forward. Meet me back in your high plank. Little half hover. Don't go too low. So we're just starting to get into these shoulders, right? It's not about how low you go. It's about keeping your shoulders broad, not letting them round forward. Another one, here we go. Hips come back. And again, plank, little hover. up dog, hips back, and plank. Now we're going to our first down dog. Pedal out our feet. Let's stretch our calves. Nothing too crazy today, just getting ready for the weekend, right? Being kind to Sue because she's fighting a little cold. Okay, let's drop that left heel nice and low and just hang out and enjoy that pull behind the calf. Let's feel it on the right side, switch it up. And pull forward back to your plank and do that little half hover to your up dog. Nice job. Hips up, back to plank. Back to down dog. Drive both your heels to the floor. Hopefully we're feeling less of a pull in these calves this time around. Bend your knees. Walk your hands back to your feet, all the way to the back of the mat. Meet me in your forward fold. And stretch out these wrists. So back of the hand on the floor. Drift your body weight backwards. Flip it, palm to the floor. Drift backwards. Okay, all the way back up to standing. However you want to get there. Big deep breath. And we're going to walk out to a plank. So baby steps with your hands. If you can, you keep your legs straight, but if not, bend them. Hold your plank. So bring the shoulders over your wrists. Now just let your feet flip onto their sides and sweep your left arm up to the ceiling. And if you need help with this, you can always put your bottom knee on the floor. Come on back to plank. So you're back on your toes. Do a little hover right to up dog. Let's come back to the plank. Flip the feet the other way. Sweep the right arm up. Come back to plank. You're on your toes. Meet me in your down dog. Let's elevate the left leg. Hips are nice and square. Let's pull this left knee towards the left elbow, touch the elbow with it, and sweep it back up. Let's do that again. Pull forward, knee to elbow, sweep back. Keeping the hips square. One last time, move it forward, sweep it up. Put that foot down, come back to your plank, put your knees down, all the way back to child's pose. Nice and relaxed, stretching out that low back. Forehead can be on the floor. Okay, back up onto all fours. Let's do a few cat-cows before we transition to the right leg. So you're gonna have your knees right under the hips, your wrists under your shoulders, round your back, look at your knees. Chest comes forward, look out off the front of your mat. Please remember to pull the stomach in. Okay, round the back. Chest comes forward, look out. Now pull in to a neutral spine, flat back. Step both feet back, plank. Pull through down dog, right leg up. Let's take the right knee to the right elbow this time, touch it and sweep it back. Doesn't have to be fast. Hold it up. Let's do that again. Pull forward. Really try to lift the knee so you're getting into the oblique muscle. Bring it forward again. Lift it. Sweep it back. Hold it up for 3 breaths. Put the foot down. Come back to a high plank. We're going to lower onto the forearms. Try not to drop your face. You want to be looking off your mat. Now let's put the knees down for a second. Pull the elbows isometrically towards the knees. Feel the intensity come to the 6-pack muscle group when you do that. Just hold. Hips remain exactly where they were. Okay, release the pull. Straighten the legs. Let's do that again in slow motion. Lower the knees, very slowly. Isometric pull of the arms towards the knees. Straighten the legs. One more time, lower the knees slowly. Pull those elbows. Lots of work for the upper body here as well. Okay, we're gonna walk the forearms back to child's pose. I always love doing a child's pose after I do that exercise because it feels so good. Just breathe. That was a loud helicopter. Okay, come on back up. Find yourself in bear, so tuck your toes under. Start out with your knees under your hips. Take a look and see if you've got your hips in the right spot. Elevate the knees, just hold. Bear can be a lot easier if your knees are forward of the hips, and it can be more challenging if they're under or slightly behind the hips. So find that challenging place and say, I got this today. I'm going to kick some butt. Made a great choice to do this class and get stronger. Starting your Thursday off great. So proud of you guys. Step back to your high plank. Meet me in your down dog. Lift the left leg up, bend at the knee, open your hip. Enjoy that feeling in your butt cheek. We're going to hold this for about 30 more seconds. Just breathe. You can get lost. Close your eyes. Don't think about your to-do list. Think about sunshine, ocean, anything that makes you happy. You can make this a really nice, quiet moment. Even though the intensity is there, you're enjoying it and you're embracing it. Maybe the knee comes up a little higher. Okay, let's relax that foot to the floor, back to your plank. Soften your knees, come back to child's pose. Okay, back up, find your bear. Make sure your knees are under the hips or slightly behind. Shoulders are over the wrists or slightly behind, especially if you have wrist issues. Just relax, keep broad through your shoulders. Find your knees like 1 inch off the floor, and then just lift the left foot up. The toes are just hovering. And try to stay nice and square through the body. Switch sides. Step back to your plank. Meet me in your down dog. Right leg lifts this time. Bend at the knee. Lift the knee nice and high for 30 seconds. Make sure that hip is nice and open. Lift the knee a little higher. You're halfway. Okay, let's put that foot down. Meet me in your plank. Now, in your plank, you're just going to come back onto the forearms, and we're going right to a side plank facing the left side of your room. So that left arm gets a little break. I've got my feet just on their sides, one in front of the other. Now lift the hips up a little more so you really get into the side body here. You always have an option to put your bottom knee down on the floor for a little help. Okay, come back onto both forearms. Just hold your low plank. Nothing fancy. Shoulders are over the elbows, look off the front. Okay, left arm face the right side of your room, sweep the right arm up. You're on the sides of both feet. Lift those hips, squeeze your buns. Okay, back to both forearms. Put your knees down, walk the forearms back, come up onto your knees. Whew, keep those toes tucked under. Let's get the elbows up to the height of the shoulder. And you're going to just pull the palms down while you keep your elbows up. Little shoulder rehab. So you want to be pulling those shoulders apart from one another as best you can. Spread your fingers nice and wide. Now pull your butt back and do the same move. Hollowing out the stomach. So if you look at me from the side, I've got my butt back, right? My spine is long. My stomach is in. Oh, got to do so many things right. She's so bossy. I have big expectations of you guys. It's just so good for your shoulders. It's amazing how we can work our upper body in these classes without any weights and feel ourselves getting stronger. Okay, now elbows down by the side of your body. Oh, how good does that feel? Keep that butt back. Sweep them up. Lower and lift. Pull the elbows back a little more if you can. Nice. Keep it going, a few more. You got to make each one of these special, right? By pulling, lengthening, activating while you work your stomach. Hold the arms, squeeze those elbows back, and relax. Whew. Pull those hips forward, big deep breath. And all the way back down onto all fours. Round your back, drop your face, little cat-cow. Before we transition to our stomach, little core, we're gonna start with dead bugs. So round, chest comes forward. Let's do this 2 more times. Okay, flip over onto your butt. We're gonna lie down. We're gonna have our knees start out over the hips, flex your feet. Okay, arms are back behind you. Just enjoy a nice little stretch here for the shoulders since we just worked them. Pull the arms forward, let the palms hit the floor, and take them back again. Reach them long. And it's okay if that curve in your spine is not pressing into the floor. You don't need to force it down. Hollow out your stomach is what you need to do. Let's do one more time. Arms go back. Now pull them forward. Palms face each other. Your knees are over your hips. You're going to extend your right leg out straight down towards the floor and your left arm back. Everything else stays quiet. Hold it there for 3 counts and pull it back in. Same thing, other side. Left leg out, right arm back behind you. Count to 3 slowly. And pull it in and switch. And in and switch. And in. You're probably saying, boy, she's a slow counter. Switch. I love this feeling. I feel like I'm doing so good for my body. I want to hang out there longer. Okay, pull in. Last time, hold it. And pull the knees in. Little circle to massage that lower back. Nice job. Okay, sit it up. Your legs are bent. Arms are up, spine is long. Now you're going to C-curve the spine. Come down nice and slow. Arms all the way back behind you till the thumbs hit the floor. Let the arms come up, let the head come up. And as slowly and as in control as you can, you come back to our starting point. Try it again. Come on down. And if it's too hard for you to keep the arms up, you can pull the arms forward. You know, you've got options. Come back up. Really try to use your breath here to help you get back up. So inhale as you go down. And exhale as you rise back up. So much easier when you do that. Let's do one more. Okay, extend the legs out nice and long. We're going to do a little fold forward here. You can use a towel around the bottom of your feet if you like, but have your feet hip width apart and then pull on the towel and let the elbows come towards the floor. Little release for the back. Maybe you don't need the towel. Maybe you can grab your feet. Now you're going to go into spinal flexion with your upper back. So just let it round forward and let your face hang out where it wants to. Okay, come on back up. We're going to bend the legs again. You're going to come back down. We're going to do a side crunch. So you're just going to let the knees go to the right side. They're not touching the floor, and you're going to lift up and crunch. Hands behind your head, elbows back. So side crunch, challenging the left oblique. So try to lift straight up and down. I don't like to go fast here. I like to go fairly slowly. So I can feel what I'm doing, make sure it's all correct. You don't want to be pulling your head. Okay, let's just hold it up. Drop your elbows back a little farther and give me a little lift. Little tiny. Okay, extend the head down. Right arm opens to the side. Everything else stays the same. Palm faces the earth, the right arm. Now, you're going to extend the left leg out straight. Pull it in, touch your left knee and elbow, and then extend the leg back out. Crunch up, pull in, and extend back out. Pull it in and out and in. You're just getting into that oblique at a slightly different angle. You might feel this a little bit more. 2 more. And last one. And relax the head, relax the foot. Your legs are still bent. Bring your arms in, palms face the floor. Roll your head side to side. Just kind of let it fall where it wants to. Let the knees come over to the left side. Let's get those hands behind the head, elbows back, crunch it up, and back down. So use your breath. Exhale out as you lift. Inhale as you come down. Try to really get the shoulder blades as best you can off the floor. Now let's take that left arm, open it out to the side, palm faces the floor. Extend that top leg out, pull in, elbow to knee touch, and extend back out. Bring it in and out. Keep that going. Just 3 more. And last one. Nice job. Legs all the way up to the ceiling, head on the floor. Let's open the legs nice and wide. Feet are flexed. Bring them in and take them down. Lift them back up. You be the judge of how low you go. Everybody's body feels different. Open out, bring together, and lower. When I go down, I try to hollow out my stomach and I let that natural curve be there in my lower back. It's more important to get that stomach in, supporting everything. So that's what you're working here. It's all about the tummy. Last one. And pull those knees into the body. Make a nice little circle to massage your lower back. Roll it up. Come up onto your toes. Hands down, we're going back into plank and then we're going to meet in a pigeon. So take your right foot behind the left hand, slide your left leg back, come on down to your happy place. Chill out and relax. So you want to be off your right butt cheek and you want to be thinking about your left hip flexor going towards the floor. Try not to fight this. Try to find a place where you feel happy being in. Focus on each breath as it enters and leaves the body. Feel how that helps you release the muscle. Notice it. Take 6 more big, huge breaths. Okay, back up to the forearms, your palms, tuck those toes under, you step back, you're in your plank. We switch legs. Six more big breaths. Okay, back up to your plank. Boy, that felt so good. Step back plank, bend your knees, walk your hands all the way back towards your feet. Meet me in your forward fold. Once you get there, fold your arms, just hang out and breathe. Let your head relax, keep your shoulders back. Now let the shoulders fall. You'll notice the forearms are getting closer to the floor. Take a few breaths. Okay, release the arms to the floor. Hold here a few more times. Breathe. Okay, take your hands above the knees. Lead with your head first. Retract the shoulders. Keep your spine long. Come all the way back to standing. Nice job. Little side stretch here. Right arm sweeps up. Maybe take it over a little. And same thing, other side. Hopefully you feel better than when you rolled out of bed. Big deep breath. And I thank you guys so much for your power and your strength. Namaste. Thank you for being with me today. Happy soon to be weekend.
Hi there.
How
Hi,
are
Annie.
you?
That's just what I needed this morning. Oh
Yeah.
my goodness.
Oh, good. Lots of stretching, a little bit of work, but a lot of good stuff, right?
Good stuff.
It
Lots
was.
of good stuff.
You're getting ready for your trip?
We are. We're leaving on Sunday. And
Wow.
for 2 weeks.
Where to?
We're going to Newfoundland.
Oh, right. I forgot. I hadn't heard that in a while. I so love it
Yeah.
there. Lucky.
Have you been?
I spent